everybody. 2727. Okay, stocks go up, stocks go down. Stunningly great week. Stunningly great week. Okay? Then we see. Today, very, very straightforward here. How far up do we go and do the big boys move? The big boys. Amazon should easily be 32.50 if it's real. If it's not 32.50, the whole move's not real. It's just back to where it was on Monday, Tuesday of last week. Okay? If Google can't get over 29.50, it's not real. And then you got to wait. And if you got to wait, that's okay. You just chill and wait. But there are a couple really, really great plays setting up here. This Tesla, and I don't know if it's going to go today. Tesla technically is in our 4 to 6 week do not play list, right? Because it went way down, but it's Tesla. And here's what we know about Tesla. If it takes out 952, it's going to go nuts. It's going to absolutely spike, and you got a grand slam. So if that's the case, then maybe you go buy some, even though it's on a no play list, okay? Because you can make huge money if it gets there. Now, it's also very possible it gets to like 950, 948, and drops 30, and then you get killed, okay? So that's what we see. But today is all about, it's all about if the big boys that should be moving move, okay? But there's some bad news out there. The chip issue is bad again. If a car company like Ford is again slowing down production, that means something else is bad out there. So just know that. Okay? SPX up 13. You're at 45.13. You really need 45.52. That's it. I mean, it's that simple. If you get to 45.52, you can get to 46.06, 46.09, then we see. Okay? Interesting. NOW, the strongest of the strong, had earnings. It's up 100 points from earnings. 591 up, 552 down. Roku, nice day the other day. Moved up, 20. But if they slam Roku, let me tell you, if Roku misses a second time with ads, this stock going to be freaking 91 in a heartbeat. If it does great, get back to 200. Then we see MDB. Love this one for earnings, but it's still pricey. They're so pricey. You just can't pay $30, $50 up. It's just crazy pricey. Okay, 451. NVIDIA. This one's very simple here too. This one, 272. If 272 breaks, it's going to go a long way. But everything else, it dives pretty fast. Lam Research, you got to add another 2 months. This chip issue, this thing, I don't know what's going on. You got to get through the end of March. Why? Because the whole China port situation and China New Year and all that has to come back, and then you got to see supply chain and see if things get any better. Okay? Avago strong, 603, 621. Qualcomm a little bit better. Can it get? If this can get to 186, it can get to 192 really fast. Roblox, a little bit better. They responded to this thing, but they didn't respond correctly. To me, I just go out and put out, say, we're going to spend $5 million and hire people this week, and we're going to put every one of these guys in jail. That's what they should do. They say, if you are on Roblox and you did this, you're going to jail. We're giving out every IP address. Just make that statement. Very simple. 66.69. Boeing. Watch for 211. Now, this is a garbage stock. If it gets to 11, it will go to 222 so fast it'll make your head spin. Then you sell. Netflix, 421 up, 391 down. Amazon, this thing needs to be 3,200 in the first 5 minutes. If it's not, it's Amazon. Just disappointing, perennial disappointment. Snowman, 291, 300, very possible it gets to 300 and then heads back down. Shopalicious. Can this get over 921, 923? Then it's got a shot for 1,000. Then we see. UPST hit 120 and dropped 20. Now, we had sold the original batch and bought like 4 more batches. Those all went to shit, but the first batch paid for them. That's why you sell. That's why you roll. That's why you play with profits. Google. This thing, if it can't get going with the news it's got, that's telling you something. So keep an eye on it. Tesla. This is the big boy today. Well, I'm watching this right off the bat to see if it can take out this 952, 953. If it does, we're going to buy a lot of them. Because the last time it took out 953, it ended at 1100. So that's what we're going to watch. Very, very straightforward. Okay, comments, questions, Palantir. You know, I like Twilio better than Palantir. They do similar stuff. Palantir is down a lot. It's back to 13. Sure looks like it can get to 16, but it's a harder trade. Bad news for Peloton. Rival Echelon Fitness is persuaded two of Peloton's patents related to streaming and on-demand classes aren't patentable. Well, I would have told you that. What do you know about chip mill they talked about on Friday? Here's the problem with the chip mill. Nothing is fast. There's so much fraud in all this stuff. And it just doesn't do what it should do. That chip bill should have took everything up. It didn't do it. Nike evaluating a bid for Peloton. Here's the thing with Peloton. It isn't the Peloton. Nobody wants the bike. Nobody gives a shit about the bike. The bike is worthless. You can go remake the bike yourself for less money or whatever. Okay? The bike is worthless. If they have 3 million people, and if Nike buys them, they go market to 3 billion emails, right? Now, how much money do they make off that? Who knows? That's what it's all about. Apple can market to 3 million people. That's what it's all about. So, are you looking for Peloton after earnings? Don't know. We'll let you see. So once again, Sam is about making decisions when you need to make decisions. I don't know if the market's going to rip up today or it's going to come right back down in the first 10 minutes. I can't tell you that, okay? If I can't tell you that, then I can't make a decision if I'm going to go play X, Y, or Z, okay? So what you do is you make a plan, and the plan is if Tesla gets going and gets near this 952, you either go in early and you buy a lot of them because they're cheaper, or you wait for it to get through, and then it absolutely explodes. Or you short it when it gets near there, and it drops 50. So that's what you do. But I don't know what it's going to do. So here's the thing. You don't just randomly make plans of if you want to do stuff. Don't do that, okay? And this is the problem that, you know, most people don't get, and all the dumbass Twitter people really don't get. They say, oh, my God, this is a chart. This looks good. Who cares about the chart? You got to see the action. If your chart says buy, and NVIDIA comes out and says, oh, our CEO just resigned, and your chart says buy, you're still going to buy it? Really? Let me tell you, you won't imagine this. I've made a statement like that before, and 50% of the people said the chart trumps the news. Really? If NVIDIA says they've had embezzlement and there's no money left, people would still buy it because of the chart. Can't make this stuff up. Can't make this up. Okay? Know who you follow. News trumps everything. News is news. It tells you what's going to happen. Tells you what's going to happen. Watch Tesla. We may get a ton of it really, really fast. Because if it breaks, it's going to be 1100. And I mean fast. Everybody have a great trading day. See you in chat. Thank you, Omer. Thank you, Ralph.